Anyway, Minecraft Java Edition. Whoa, dude. Let us get... Breath. Lies. Absolute lies and slander. Lies and slander across the board. Just completely. I have already checked twice on my audio mixer and my mic is fully functional. Lies and slander. We're good. We're good. We need to double the height of these walls. I am doing good. I am doing very good. My screenshot reel. There we go. But I don't want that one. I want this picture. Yes. Yes. Wait, no. I want this one over here that I took especially. Do. The level of animosity, you have no idea. Death. Anyway, it's starting to actually look like a building now. What is this? It's actually starting to look like a building. I know, Immortal. Everyone just likes to mess with it. That's the thing everyone's gonna like to mess with me with. It's okay. I'm following in the steps of Technoblade and having everyone harass me of, we can't hear you, we can't see you, you know, same old. So, first thing I need to do is these 4 corner sides need to get raised up the 2 to 3 blocks to be even with the lips on these, so that I can then pace out what I have in the screenshots with the correct scale. So this goes up 2. And oh my gosh, of all the things, I literally took the time to prep all the blocks I could possibly need, and I forgot one. Care to take a guess which one I missed? That's right, regular blackstone. We will put that all there. Oh, fun fact. I now have 21 double chests of blackstone. There we go. It's okay. This first step, I don't need the polished basalt just yet. I just have to go around with a very basic thing. Oh yeah, we should let the people of the Minecrafts know that I am doing the thing with the thing. Orthanc. Continues live on Twitch. I need to grab the my Twitch URL without grabbing my entire message again. Roop. There we go. And we'll see. We'll see if people show up. They might not. Let me put 2 of those there. Bring that down. 2. We'll see if anyone shows up. It'd be nice. But it's okay. We got the important people, right? We got JP and Immortal and me, and you know, anyone else that shows up is just gravy. Ooh, I almost walked right off of that. That would have been unfortunate to walk off. Okay, now we can go slightly faster. The main issue is just having to change blocks every step of the way. There we go. I should just do this and boost up as many of similar blocks as I can reach. That can stay as far as I know. Yep. Oh, nope, this one does need to go up too. Yep. This side's fine. Bap bap. Bap bap. So I finally got to watch one of the new Marvel movies today. That was interesting. It was Shang-Chi. I was really hesitant in seeing any of the Phase 4 Marvel movies, but it actually wasn't that bad. I think like its greatest detraction was a lot of the characters didn't feel fleshed out, you know? Like you kind of had to just accept, you had to accept at face value that, oh, these are a bunch of bad A's, and just carry on. I don't know. I felt like it was lacking a little in the character development department. But you know, that's what I get for being an English major and a fiction writer myself. Wow, we're already halfway around. Man, if only all of the tower building was this fast, right? I don't know how I feel about this new music. I keep getting requests for more quote-unquote upbeat music because people keep quote-unquote falling asleep. But, I don't know. Yeah, all good, JP. I also gather that if you're here... Oh, no, you probably still are on your phone. Any word yet on when your computer might be back? Filling these up with cobble there. Yay! With those last two pieces, the entire wall all the way around has been raised to equal levels. Awesome. Okay, let's see. Now if we go to one of these spots, let's start on this side so that it is exactly what I see on my screenshot. Oh. I made one small mistake. Oh, wait, no, I know what's going on. No, this is fine. From here, we actually want polished. Ah! My nose is itchy. I'm just gonna run around real quick, grab these 2 blocks, replace it with polished, run to the next corner, break, place. I am so glad that my character is not fat. All this running would be so hard. Look at that. Prancing like a gazelle across the top of the walls. Immediately falls. Ah! That's exactly what would happen. There we go. Okay, now that that's covered. Haha, covered. Let's see. This goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on the 8th is a stair across the board here. So we get 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Let me just double check. 2, 4, 6, 8. Perfect. Now here's the irony. I don't need this block to go up that high because it's not visible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stair. And then this can go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then on top of that is going to be this, because this actually keeps going up. And then we can put the regular black stone in between, matching the height. Yeah, I can definitely say I'm not particularly crazy about this music. You're not polished blackstone. What the heck are you doing over there? Silly block. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8. We'll use the technique I discovered last time to quickly build all these up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These get 2. Polished. These all get regular blackstone, and these all get polished. Whee! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and stair. Hello, Amy. Welcome back to the stream. Alrighty, JP. See you in a bit. But yes, welcome back, Amy. It is, we've gotten a little bit of progress since you were last here. Just a touch. Working on boosting the outermost walls all the way up to the floor of the first level. I'm doing well. I got a nice 5-day weekend because of paranoia and incompetence with the place that I work, the school district. I say 5 days, but I technically have to go to work tomorrow, but it's like an hour and a half Google call meeting. So, you know, throw that on a second monitor, no camera, no microphone, and just do whatever. Yes, the entire inside will be decorated, but what I'm doing is I'm raising the outer walls up to the next floor's ceiling, and then I'm going to work inward. Ah, Barry Rogers, thanks for the follow. Hello, welcome. As you can see, I am the reason all the Blackstone on Munchie is gone. I am not sorry, and I'm not giving it back. I'm kind of using it. Just a little bit. I am doing well. The walls are going up quite nicely, and I made sure I wasn't muted for 2.5 hours for this stream. Last 2 days ago was a... You ever have one of those times where everything possible that could go wrong just did? Yeah, that was Tuesday for me. I wonder what is going on. Yeah. But I compensated by going 4 hours instead of 3. What is going on in this corner here? Okay, so it just goes flat up the whole way like this? Yes, and then there'll be... Oh no, it's equal with the stairs. Yeah, wrong button. Relatively new affiliate. I've only been streaming for a year, and I've been affiliate maybe half that time, give or take. No one in my chat even, like, half of my chat popped in, said hi, and immediately lurked. Or were watching me with no sound so they couldn't tell whether I was muted or not. It was... But it's okay. I'm not mad anymore. I'm just... It's one of those things where it just stings a little bit still. Okay, let's see. So I need... Okay, I see what's going on. Yeah, exactly. Whee! Ow. No damage. My goodness, I love, No, sadly, I'm not full-time. I don't have the, monetary, stability to be able to do that. I would love to. It would be absolutely delightful to be able to play Minecraft all day for fun and profit, but... No, I work at a school district, so I get I have my afternoons and my weekends off so that I can stream. Let me go all the way up like this, and then we get that there. Yes. Is that the... I mean, Minecraft would get boring after a while, but it depends on... like what I was anticipating was presuming that I don't play other games, which I do. I play World of Warcraft and I do variety games on Saturdays. But what I would have been doing is, obviously I'm using the stream as motivation to work on my tower, which is going to be a really long project. Like, it has 6 floors, and you can tell how high I am. This is floor 1. There's a subfloor and this one. I am quite addicted to Minecraft. Whether or not that constitutes loving it, not completely sure, but I find it extremely relaxing to be able to build. And just, because, like, you can't see it, but on my second monitor, I have screenshots that I've taken of this structure, and I'm recreating it from a different server's build of it that are using, like, 1.14 blocks. So I'm recreating it with 1.18 blocks, including Blackstone, Deep Slate, and all the stuff that actually makes it look good, so it doesn't just have a skin over it. Because, like, literally, the one I'm looking at, it's Lord of the Rings, The Tower of Orthanc, but it's stone brick. So it's gray instead of black. Oh no, that's what happened last time, but there was the ceiling issue there. And you know, then there's always the hope of me just going, hey, I submit this for the museum, and then, you know, BBH comes along and goes, holy crap, this is amazing, we're gonna keep this. I wish. I am I work at a school, so I'm not a teacher, but a teacher's assistant right now. I'm working through other things to be able to find superior employment, and then there's the rumor mill is awash saying that we might be going remote learning again, so I'll immediately start looking for other work. But I actually am an English graduate, so I do writing and editing predominantly is what I enjoy the most. Give me a second, I have the wrong screenshot. Oh no, I was right. Nope, this is right. So this is exactly how it goes here. Yes, because that's that one, and then it's this one, and then the basalt actually starts. Oh, I see what I did. I see what I have done incorrectly. So from here, it is one lower than the stair. Yes. So I need these, and I need these. Ooh. Nice. Let's just break both of these off, because this needs... Actually, I just need the one. Because then we have stair. Oh, no, I'm crazy. That. Don't mind me, I have this weird thing that keeps happening where every single time I stream, my nose starts itching like crazy. It's bizarre. Actually, why don't I just do this the whole way across? Like, why am I doing this whole jumping up and down thing, you know? And then I take this one, and this one, and this one, this one, this one. I kind of have a person that's doing a lot. What up, Mr. McFlakey? I have a person who's doing a lot of the graphic design stuff already. Like, he's the one who did my emotes and my overlays. But GFX acronyms are not my strong suit. I think Acronym. Oh, graphic. Okay. So, like, you can do animated emotes and other stuff like that, Mary. I am doing quite well, Mr. McFlakey. I am putting on the next level of outer wall for this build. Let's see. I need a stair here. I might... Nope, can't squeeze through. Dang it. That's gonna freak me out every... How was lunch? Lunch was leftover pasta with cheese on it. Oh, that'll work. Oh my gosh, I love being able to just set these stairs in sideways without having to touch them. Haha. What up, Mr. Allen? Awesome. Now I only have to do the scary jump once. Ah, and I failed immediately. Instantly fail. I mean, while I'm down here, I might as well resupply out all of my stuff, right? So, stairs, stairs. Let's grab 4 more things of garbage cobble. Put these over here. Yep. Grab some regular blackstone. And then grab some of my polished. Actually, just one more stack of that, and then we'll just do the regular blackstone for the moment. There we go. I absolutely adore the plugin in place here on Munchie where you can level these things up, because the acrobatics alone is just gonna completely save my life, and I have no means of getting up there. There we go. I'll fix that later. So I was over here. So that's part of the next chunk of wall, and then the inside behind there is going to have the polished deep slate behind it, but that's going to be part of the next. Of course, I'd always had Stream Beats, Jakey. I used it to a certain point, and then a YouTube video false flagged it, and I just didn't want to bother fighting it. So I just stopped using it altogether. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. And these 2 have to go. And are replaced with this. Yeah. And that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Then double, triple polished. Awesome. Ah, no! I already have a laundry list of games you have to get. You're like, no! You're just like, no! I can't afford that! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stair. And then we do cobble here. And double polished, triple polished. There we go. This is while not necessarily the most efficient means I can be doing this, is a lot more streamlined than it was previously, you know. I mean, true, but you could also, the option will be there for you to do other things as well. And then triple black polished. Whee! Splat. 5, 6, and stare. But yeah, I actually just added another 120 something songs from Stream Beats because I kept getting the your songs are too soft is putting me to sleep problem. I know. Does the PS4 allow reverse compatibility with older PlayStation games? So, like, hypothetically, could you play a PlayStation 2 game on your PS4? Oh, yep. I'm confused. You said you had a PS4. Or you... Oh, okay. So the PS5 does, but not the PS4 does not. Okay. I was momentarily confused by that. That's unfortunate, though, because I would immediately recommend you play Silent Hill 1 and 2. That way you would understand why I like Pyramid Head. Let's drag one of these down. And bring out another one of those. I don't think that they're too old. I think they only exist for the PlayStation. There might be a port for them. I wouldn't know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know they are most definitely not on Steam. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Polished stare. Yes, I have to have this because it's visible. Well, that's one corner. I mean, yeah, indie games would also be good. You mean the new FNAF game that's all the rage and so ridiculous? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Yeah, I've seen multiple people play it, and it is just so buggy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Garbage all the way up to just below the stairs. And then 3 polished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and stair. What does that even mean? I now understand why streamers say that. What does that even mean? I'm not even close to done. Like, not even close. One, two. Another stack of polished. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a stair. No, this is just the outermost wall of the... You would call it the first floor. In America, we would call it the second floor. Because the way that this building works is over there, there's stairs that go from the ground level up into this floor. And then there's a second staircase that takes you down into the under level, which is the ground floor. There are 5 floors, and this one is vaulted. The next one above it is also vaulted. Percentage of completion, probably under 20%. Yeah. This is why my constant reference is I have 21 double chests of blackstone. It's not enough. And that's with me stretching it by filling in these cobblestone. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I specifically waited for this exact moment and opportunity to start this project because of various requirements, such as the height limit actually existing for me to be able to do it. In addition to being able to just amass a huge pool of resources in order to build it. Good, I still have another stack of polished stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stair. What can I say? The majority of games that I play that have other people or some sort of economy, I become rich. I mean, just ask the people that I play World of Warcraft with. I am, like, ludicrously rich. Let's see, so this, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I have never Oh, that's right. That's what I did. I made it so that when you donate any amount of bits, the text to voice thing pops up. Yep, that's what. Now I recall. Thank you, thank you. Four, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then I need to do 3 of these. Nope, that's Mountain Dew. I don't think it'd be physically possible for me to get juiced in the United States. At least not in any kind of timely manner. And then that can go away. Polish stair. I mean, possibly. I mean, Amazon does do great things, but not in a timely manner. There would definitely be a wait period. Another stack polished. I had so many supplies set out and ready to go, and I'm just chewing through them. This is why I amassed so much Blackstone, earning the ire of a lot of the server or anyone who actually wanted Blackstone. Because I literally took all of it multiple weeks in a row. What can I say? When you got money bags like me to throw around, you do it. 5, 6, 7, and polish stair. Bloop. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, technically there's a whole bunch of people, but there's no one specifically with me. So I'm doing a solo activity on a public server. The only way I'm able to get away with this is that there's a mod that allows the claim system in place. So since I have the territory around my tower claimed, only people that I whitelist onto the claim can interact with blocks or change anything or break anything. Even if a creeper appeared and exploded, it cannot break blocks in my claim. Because I have supreme authority. Just the ways I likes it. Oh my gosh, that was perfect. I had exactly enough polished Blackstone to finish the side. That's awesome. So that's half of this side of the next stage of the tower. Whoo, boy. But wee splat. Half a heart of damage. I mean, what damage? Well, we're starting into my double chest here. Gonna turn all that into polished. Need that. And 2 extra stacks into polished, I believe, would not go amiss. Another stack of each kind of stair. And 2 more stacks of cobble, I believe, would be good choices. So interact with this. Polished. Hands down, favorite crafting station in the game for me is the stone cutter. Hands down, my favorite. Why and how is that relevant? It's not. I just thought it was a fun fact. Oops, I forgot to make the stairs. I need standard Blackstone stairs. And polished Blackstone stairs. Yes. That'll do. That'll do, stonecutter. That'll do. And then we can swap that with that. So I can place the scaffolding to climb up. Unless the Minecraft gods wish to make it rain. Oh, I tried. Let's see. I will place scaffolding here. One too many. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah. There we go. And that will be the template for this entire section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stair. Yes. One, two, three. Eh. Funny number acrobatics level. Eh. Nevertheless, first acrobatics level of the session, and my nose. Oh my gosh. It's like I have one hair just inside of my nose that keeps flipping around like this with every stray breeze. It's so annoying. It also doesn't help that I am extremely tactily sensitive. Part of the Asperger's, but you know, stuff you get to deal with. I guarantee you that there is no way for anyone to survive that fall short of creative mode, because that is a long way now, because not only did the build height get tripled, but there is now also 60 blocks lower than what used to be bedrock. So I guarantee you that kind of a fall is instant death no matter what you got. Now, hypothetically, if my graceful landing or roll procced and negated all damage, then yes. But I think there's a height limit where that stops negating all of the damage and only negates portions, which means I could probably fall a lot further than on a vanilla server and be fine, or even take only partial damage. But the full height of max Y to max to minimum Y, no, I don't think so. There, and pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Upgrade it to what? Regarding what? You mean, do you have some more stuff in there? Yeah, probably. I mean, I should definitely take out the 7 Days to Die stuff out, because I don't, See, the problem with that is I have people that are just sitting on points waiting for such an event to happen. Case in point. Don't want you. I don't have the time to actually do a 24-hour stream ever. The unfortunate part of being an adult with a weekly based job, I just legitimately do not have the time to do that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in any sense that I might actually have had the time, I would immediately pass out because just the sheer exhaustion levels of being old. And I hate that I even have to say it that way, but what can I say? I'm at that threshold where life has deemed, okay, you are now obsolete, make way for the young'uns. You gosh darn whippersnappers, get off my lawn! 5, 6, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and stare, and 6 garbage, and 3 polished, 6 regular stare. Ah. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Four, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, and stare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stare. Uh-oh. I saw what I did. There we go. Fixed it. 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that. Two-thirds, or 3/4 done. Potato break. All right. So to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and stare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And repeat ad nauseum. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah! Welcome back. 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah. 6. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, just about at the 1 hour mark already, which is crazy. Time certainly flies when you're having a good chat while you're working. I don't know if that one's set up. I'm still learning a lot about what the bots are capable, or what's useful. Definitely, definitely. Oh, there we go. Yeah. You probably just had to look up what the command was. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll have to go turn it on one of the bots at some point. I'm still kind of figuring out how best to implement those. 3, 4, 5, 6, and stare. The previous reason. Corner's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and stare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, do you want to? That's the first question you need to ask yourself. That's not the answer. That's not the question I asked. Do you want to? And there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. That opportunity is a pretty good reason as well. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Haha! All the corners are now done. Excellent. Excellent. Still have to do these in between sections, but that will be doable. Huh. Alrighty, now I need to jump forward slightly to here. Now let's see. Aha. So these have a half and have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to count the vertical lines, and the picture is not very big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a stair. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then like this. Because this then continues on into the next floor. One stair. That is 2 down. Okay, I see the game plan here. I have to go all the way down here. Splat. Because we get to build up garbage block all the way up to here. And then it's basalt to the block under the stairs. So 2 down from the stairs. Two under the stair. And then it's one of these. And unfortunately, I have to put all that extra black stone already. I have to get all these cobble walls up. I am not going to make it all the way up this wall with this cobble. Change of tactic is in order. Be on this side where the exit is. Oh boy. I need to make use of this chest. Deposit all this outside stuff and there we go. I see. So this one is going to be an odd duck because it has the wall flush. But these ones all, the outermost wall is not flush. That's the cobble level I was working on. But I can go over to one of these and start here instead. 2D Minecraft, so you're playing Terrarium. I've played it. I got bored with it though, so I haven't played that in a long time. There we go. It's one side caught up. Splat. Let's see. This is definitely not going to see the light of day. Haha. That's 2. This one doesn't count because this one's going to be odd. But curiously, yeah. Yep, this is what we desire. Okay, this definitely needs the blackstone there. But none of these. So that's... I just saved myself 4 blackstone. Ha ha! Keep slamming down the stone to fill up this back section. Just think of all the stacks of blackstone I'm saving by doing this. I have to have at least saved a chest, if not a double chest, in doing this with the stone. There we go. Whee! I smell popcorn. Or something like unto it. Okay, those are all now expanded out with the exception of these here. However... Oh my gosh, and it starts doing my favorite weather when I have a trident. Yes! Uh. There we go. Alrighty. Put all that back in there for the moment. Scaffolding can go away for the time being because it's raining. Yes. I'll grab the deep slate, the polished. I'll need the stairs. That there, that there. That there, there. Put those stairs here, I believe, would be a good spot. The regular blackstone right there. 3 things. Spare regular. More to transform. There. With some extra. And then more polished. And we'll fill that in with some more as well. Excellent. That and right here. I don't think I need any of the actual blackstone just yet, but no reason to risk it. Now, let's see. Do I have an inside picture of that stairwell? I do not believe I do in this file. That's unfortunate. I can probably safely assume that it's all deep slate here, because this is visible inside and outside. Well, up to this point it's visible inside, and now it's visible inside and outside. is a fantastic woman. Yes, I am aware that my mother is a fantastic woman. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I got the block placement and the roll and the XP from that one. Bop, 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 bop. 70. What an odd choice of music. Okay, so I said this goes up 10 and then has a stair on top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stair. And it goes minimum 3 more because there's going to be a pattern on the next floor up. So that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine. And then stair. Yes. Which means... Haha! This spot right here, graceful landing. Oh no, this spot was right. Never mind. I tried and over and almost slid right off the tower anyway. That would have been funny. I'm going to do these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stair. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go, and then we'll do this one. Yes. 4, 5. There, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. This can come down. Ah! Perfect landing. Potato break. Whoa! I almost just rocketed myself right off the tower. It's almost time for me to consider wearing my elytra while I'm building. But I know, where is the fun in wearing the elytra and being safe? Da, da, da. 1, 2, 3. What are they bidding on? Oh wow, a beacon. For 1K? That's actually really cheap. Yeah, I had a feeling someone was going to do that. Oh well. Just instantly outbid me. Wow, it's been a half hour already. Alrighty, have a good time. Don't get too frustrated when Pyramid Head just completely bends you over. There we go. That's this side now done. Let's do some carefully pronounced bouncing. Haha! Did it. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stair. 2, 3. There we go. One more. Stair. 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 Two, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5. Up the stairs we go. Capped with blackstone. Blackstone. One more. Then we get stair, stair, stair. Whee! One, 2, 3. All the deep slate up to here. Stair. Nine. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Almost out of stone. Plenty of polished blackstone though, so that's good. Uh-oh. Graceful landing. Zero damage. Bwahahaha. And we got 1, 2, 3. Da, da. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Regular stair. Welcome back, Mr. Allen. Did you have to bounce away for some reason, I presume? Probably food related. Two down. And it stopped raining. Life is about to be a lot harder now. I do not have the garbage blocks that I need to be able to get back up here that easily. Oh, I'll just do what I can and hope that it starts raining again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stair. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Stair. 2. Four. Bop, bop. Oh, well, that's out. Dang it. What do we do? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. It goes up 2 more. There we go. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this one is almost done. I just need the garbage blocks to get that the rest of the way up. And then I'll need scaffolding to be able to get back up here. But by and large, making good progress. Potato break. A little bit extra of that, of the garbage stone, just in case. Let's see, so if we go here. Just place all those down, which should be good. Excellent. Those back, not that I need them. Three. $71, that's 3 levels today already. Oops. Alrighty. That should cover it quite well right there. Yep, more than enough space to be able to jump off. And then the rest is filled with the polished. Bam. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on that stair here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, 8, 9. So upstairs. Okay, good. I momentarily had a wild thought that I had forgotten to put the regular Blackstone stairs on something, and I was double checking. And I am correct in thinking that I am just crazy. Well, hello, Sunsea Toast. How are you this fantastic day? That's great to hear. 2, 3. As you can see, I am power leveling my acrobatics. Not exactly the purpose of what I'm doing, but it is a fantastic side effect. How dare you? Ah, there we go. Whee! But no, I'm getting the walls all the way up to where they need to be for the first floor, which is a section yet after even this one that I'm working on. And then I can start working the inner walls and push toward the center. One more here, and ba, ba, ba. Whee! 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 visible blackstone. Seven, 8, 9. Oops. One, 2, 3 blackstone. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Uh-oh. That's a problem. We'll put this over yonder. If only it was still raining, that would be so useful right now just to be able to try and around. And this is not high enough scaffolding. $12, $19. Maybe right here. Ah! Ah, well, I needed to go down anyway. People buy some weird stuff. Polished. And we'll leave that for the second. Nearly there, nearly there. I may not need to place an additional scaffold. I kind of don't want to, if I can avoid it. Aha! Perfect. That part is all done. We splat. Ah. Take that. Now I have to build up these side walls correctly, which will be a combination of some basalt, some polished deep slate, and a lot of garbage blocks to get all the way up on either side as well. I think it should only be a certain amount either side. Yeah, and some sides are just going to be the trash blocks all the way up because they are smaller rooms than others. The only one that concerns me is right here. Intriguing. I'm not quite certain what I'm supposed to do with these two sides, because the structure of this room is different than the other three, because it actually fills out the whole space and so forth. So where it has the deep slate going up is not necessarily where it is in other places. It's like here it's blackstone because it needs to be. But that bridge will be burned when the time is right, I guess. So I'm going to focus on scaling up these ones, and then I'll just put like a facade block around the top to be able to even these out. Curious part is I don't actually know exactly what is going to be wanted, because the tower from this point where these blackstone stairs are, the tower comes in another block. But if these are solid up downs, that's overriding this. So I'm pretty sure the room actually subtly shrinks as you ascend, which is the tiniest of problems. Because I'm not exactly sure when or where that happens. You know? In any case, I'm going to switch to a different screenshot. Ow. I'm here. Okay, yeah, those just are... Ah, I see. I'm gonna need some different supplies. I mean, just look at how it's already... Because it was... Last week it was up at this point. And then last Tuesday I went up to this point, and now I'm even further. And there's still a section to go before it's the top of the first floor. It's freaking crazy. Let's see. Potato break. Ooh, that was a big lag. That was the big lag. Let's see, I'm gonna need that. Gonna need the polished stairs. I'm gonna need the polished. I do not need the raw blackstone right now. I don't need that. I will need these stairs, but not on the sides I'm working on. From what I can guess of the way I'm going to be building it, I do not need that many garbage blocks. I'm just going to hold on to those just in case. I will need the slabs. And I'm going to need the chiseled. Let's put those there. And put that there. Good. And then I'll fill this with polished. And then more deep slate. Ba 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 ba. Do I have more polished deep slate? Of course I don't. There we go. There we go. how it actually functions for a stone cutter to then transform into an all-purpose grinder and be able to polish different stone types, you know? Well, hello, mysterious others, and welcome to the stream. We are constructing the Tower of Orthanc, hence why it is called Project Orthanc. I need this. It's so high I can't even hear the placements. That's scary, but not really. You know, scary, but not really. Oh, I may be a little... There we go. Okay. So I need... This one is probably one more than I need. I need a temp block on the back of these stairs, which may or may not get destroyed or removed when I start working on the inside of the tower area. And then this gets basalted, or I'm back to calling it basalt. It gets deep slated. Heavy duty deep slating. Mm-hmm. Filler blocks. There we go. So then, the way this goes is the section farthest. Oh, there's a... Good. The section farthest from it, from the stair, goes up 1, the block I'm standing on, 2, 3... Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's what it is. It's a very small screenshot, so since it's stone brick, I have to count the vertical lines, and stone brick stairs also have a vertical line, so that's throwing me off. So it's the one I'm standing on, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a stair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, stair. Then inside of this, I need a placeholder, a chiseled, a placeholder, an upside down stair. And then from the upside down stair, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then it is an I don't know block and a upside down stair. And then on either side of this upside down block is 2 more chisels. Yep, just like so. And the basalt. The deep slate just goes all the way up to the block beneath those. Okay, and so what's going to happen is the further inward I go to a certain point, it's going to go up. This little thing goes up 1 block. So this goes to the stair, 1 up from it. I get a unknown there, a chiseled. We could just keep pushing that up. This upside down. and then it's going to be equal. This goes to 1 under, because this goes like this. Then unknown, and then stair, and chiseled. Yes, just like so. So I can go 1 higher. And on the next one will be the highest point, so then those other 4 will go down again from this one. So then we have stair. And I don't need the stone blocks anymore because I have the deep slate here, so I can just place this immediately. I still need the one on top of it, though. Those just go to right there. Ow. Unknown. Polished. And chiseled. And I can just hop right here and just drop that on it right there to begin with. So then this one is the highest of those. Might as well just keep pushing up those while I can. And there's one more. And then I get stair, chiseled, unknown, upside down stair, go. And now these 4, the middle point is actually going to come down again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now we do the stair here. Chiseled. Unknown, upside down. Ow. That and that. One. Might as well save that polished while I can. Pop. Jump down here. It's polished and chiseled. Drop down to here. One. And then this should be the stair here. Chiseled. Unknown. Upside down stair here. Oh, and so that'll just go right there. Unknown. Place there, there. Then I can just go down to here. And I can actually just jump straight into that, to there. Placeholder, upside down. This goes the rest of the way up to that point. An unknown, upside down stair, drop. Another one, chiseled. Now the corner, which actually is going to function the same. And these two actually mirror each other. So I'm going to go one more. And then we have stair. And we have stair. And between these stairs, there's a solid 2-block pillar like this that I can see. Chiseled here. I need a placeholder block here and then chiseled. Double placeholder block. Upside down. Upside down. Excellent. And these ones do not have stairs on them. These just are flush. But this has a chiseled on the side. There. Stair here. Chiseled here. Chiseled here. Pair of fillers. Go downstairs. Upside down stair. That only has to go up to that spot. And bop, bop, bop. Good. Chiseled here. Unknown. Stair. Excellent. Unknown. Stair. It does have a few things that go on top of this, but I'm gonna wait till I have the lip all the way around the walls and the flat ones all the way up, and then I'll run around and do that final lip all the way around it. Kind of as a finisher for the wall section. Ugh. Drop to here. Drop to here. Let's see. So that's been 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the outermost one doesn't have it. Okay. That I have to fix. Which then means that those are inverted. Duly noted. Duly noted. So I have 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th. So this is the one that is the highest. Odd bit of music. Okay, but now that I'm over here, I think we're going to go to the rest at the end, and then I'll double back and fix these. Because that's going to take a few seconds. Okay, so if that's the max height one, means I want one here, and then I want the stair here. Ba, 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 ba. That there, that there. There we go. Okay. We can stair here. Stair here. Chiseled, chiseled. That one keeps going up. Good. Unknown. Unknown. Upside down stair. Upside down stair. But the very edge does get the stair. Is the very edge supposed to be... The endmost point gets a stair. Oh, wait, let me see something. Oh. Wait. Oh, I can't even, you can't even see it on this side, so that's fine. At least to my knowledge of what I can see, you can't even see it, so... Come back! I always lose good blocks that way. Anywho. Stair, stair, stair. Because I think this gets a stair going this way on it, too. Okay. So that's the way it's supposed to look. Like that. So I need to... Okay. Did I miss a block? Oh joy, it appears that I did. I have scaffolding. So it's actually... Oh, I see why. It looked like it was 2 blocks on the thing, but it's because it was 3. Yep. So that is there. That is there. That is there. So it's that one that has to come down. Not this, not this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one. 2, 3, 4. No, I think it's this one. Uh-oh. I cannot place on here. Yeah, I see what I did here. What we'll do is we'll replace the blocks like this. And that can switch back to this. Boom. 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 And then we have these 2 that go there. And we go down 1. Stair, chiseled, block, stair. Yep, and then that. So there. I can just step right to here. Do that. And it's fixed. I should be able to just scamper around down and grab stuff. And let's take a gander at it. That's nice. That's nice. I like it. Now I just have to repeat that 3 more times. what block was I direly running out of? A little bit of everything, actually. Chiseled I'm probably fine with. Definitely fine with the trash blocks. I can probably swap that for the moment. Stairs are fine. It's the deep slate that's gotten consumed really fast. Used up just what, 3 and a portion. So I have what, 3 more sides. So maybe a singular additional stack of polished blackstone should be sufficient. And then we just need all the polished deep slate I can muster. There we go. We can move that here. Gonna put the scaffolding up in the corners on all 3 sides. Actually, just the full block. Cool. That'll help, because I'll go to the opposite side and work back toward where the scaffolding is. And finally, this side. Go right here in this corner. There we go. Up. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 trash block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 trash block. There. And this will be a chiseled here. Up. Up. Behind each of these. Ah! I wish it was raining. I really wish it was raining. You know what? We're not playing this game no more. Damn it. Really? So the roll does send me flying forward. Fantastic. That's gonna cause problems. Elytra, you're totally failing me right now. Thought you were supposed to be a useful item. Aha! I did it. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Stone. Stair. Chiseled. So now it is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrong item. Which worked to my advantage because I would not have had a way to get up. Bridge and stair. So now it is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stair. Chiseled. Unknown. Stair. And the rest. Here, and here, and here, and here. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stair. Chiseled. Placeholder. Stair. Go. So that one's 7. 5, 6, 7. There should be 8. 8, 7, 6, 5. Yep. So. Is that too high? Did I think I have them up one too high. So I think this is supposed to be that high, so it has 1, 2. Because, yeah, if I put this here... This is hard without being able to fly. This is the point where the game starts to get really difficult on these. But let's see. So the bottom one doesn't count. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that one should be there. 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 So these 4 are right. How to... Fills of Minecraft makes Elytra look so easy. Oh, I almost didn't make that. Ow. Dang it. Because I can't see. There we go. Just a second, I'll look here. And go straight across this block where it should be the highest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. So it's gray block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that the one in front of there is the stair. And so then it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Versus this, which is stair 1, 2, 3. Why do I get the feeling they're both wrong? Now, how to get over there? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Awesome. Okay. So we need to put... Come on. Right there. This one. Break this one. Break this one. Break this one. Break that one. Break this one. Place one. Here. Here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that worked. Okay. So we do block here, stair, that, stair. Because the reasoning is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I pushed it the wrong direction. Well, this is why we do all the trial and error. So this actually is supposed to be here. It's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with that. I'm gonna lose so many chisel blocks this way. So now this should be 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Okay. That's that half of that one side. Let's see. Okay, what am I aiming at? I'm aiming for right there. Yep. It's okay, we can salvage this. But we can't salvage that when the elytra chooses that you're not gonna jump, you're just gonna glide because you're falling. Could it please be raining? No! Stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I did not pick up the chiseled because the game is being particularly infuriating today. This is the most complicated part, is getting these details right. I almost jumped without the elytra. Okay, so that one's done. There. That's the right spot. That and all of these need to go up one. And those need to go up one. So it's the middle. These 4. Oh, thanks, game. Thanks. We're just gonna not... We're just gonna place a block as you're taking off because that makes sense. Just so annoying. It's absolutely infuriating. We're good. We're good. One, 2. There. Yes, my sentiments exactly. There, 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 there. That one and those two should be right. Didn't have my elytra, still took no damage. That's actually very amusing. And I recovered the majority of the blocks. That's awesome. Okay, so those two should be fixed now. Put that back. Put that on. Have a potato break. And it's time for some intense counting. 4. Good. 4. Good. Let's check the one on the other side. The one that is right here. 3. So these need to go down 1 rather than up. How am I going to get up there? That portion's not down. I can still climb up, and then I can just go from the center and dismantle it down. Riptide Trident, literally the most useful item in the game, in my opinion. And as we know, my opinion is ever so humble. Cough, cough, goblin, warlock supremacy. Cough, cough. I mean, what? Ah! There we go. And we go down to here. Heh. 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 Yes. So I'm breaking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Stair. Ba ba ba. Chisel. Block. Stair. And you break 1. Stair. Chisel. Block. Stair. Stair, block, stair, chiseled. And I did not, as of yet, place the other one because that's when the confusion began. Huh. Yeah, it happens. It happens. You should see it during boss fights. It's absolutely dead silent because everyone's collectively holding their breath as I just pump out massive numbers. World of Warcraft. Pop. we're over here. That should do it. I should now be able to go back to what I was doing before I realized I done effed up. Ooh, that was almost spooky. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And now we can jump to this one, right? Yes, this is where... Wait. 1, 2, 3. This was correct like this. They needed to go down 2, not 1. This one has to go here, like this. Then I get that block. And this all the way down. This. Down you go. Because that's a setter that needs to have 4. This one has 5. This one should have 6. And this one should have 7. I'll get that if I care. But. Acceptable. Right on the sand. Graceful landing. Oh my gosh. Okay. That should repair all of the damage. At last. Ah! I wish there was an item on the server that I could just use and it starts raining so that I can use my trident more often. There we go. Up. Okay, so that goes down to here because that one is the 4th and the middle one and is going to remain as such. I get stair, that. Fine, do it the old way. This. And while I'm here, there, stair. That goes there. That goes there. This goes here. that. There. There. Middle corner. Here. That. 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 And the rest of the way up. And this just goes like that. And this will mirror it. There. We get this one here. And the upside down stair. Whee! All right, back on track. This is the second. There we go. Alrighty. That's number 2. This is 3. This is 4. Getting a stair here. Stair here. Chiseled here. Chiseled here. Like so. And that, and that. Polished stair goes here and here. And polished deep slate there and there. That and that. Okay, so that's the highest one. So these 3 are now all descending from that one. Perfect. Aha. That was a curious time for it to choose to hit me with the falling damage. There. 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 Bop, 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 bop. Fantastic. There's another section up. Oh my gosh, we have to do this 2 more times still. Oof.